Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monterey Sports Hub. We're having technical difficulties right now, but it is currently 6-0. Trousdale Yellow Jackets leading Monterey with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. Things are not going so well. Casey Flanagan trying to find a rhythm for the offense. As a double dribble called on Monterey, it'll be Yellow Jacket ball. 6-0 already, and the lead probably here to grow once more.
And as of right now, we are having technical difficulties, but Trousdale does have the ball. Number 1 for them, point guard, passing, top of the key. It is shot, and Monterey recovers the rebound. That is Casey Flanagan.
That'll be a foul on the Trousdale Yellow Jackets. Casey Flanagan here to take down the ball. Pass it to Carly Wright. Pass it back to Kelsey. Looking to shoot. Passes it back to Casey. Shot and score. 3 for the Monterey Wildcats.
Monterey is now down half to Trousdale, 3-6. Trousdale, fast break going down the court. And she is fouled. That'll be a foul on Monterey. Trousdale will be taking their first free throws of the game.
That's a second foul on Jaylee Johnson tonight, number 5. 6-3. And the first free throw is good. With a 4-point lead with 5 minutes here.
Jaylee Johnson now being subbed out.
And free throw is good. 83, Trousdale County leading. Kelsey Flanagan pass over to the right side. Number 11. Shot is off of the bottom.
Stop knocking my drink over. You don't keep it there. Maybe paper towels.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trousdale County ball. Trying to take a 3-point lead over here. Monterey with a 3-point shot. Looks inside. Ball is rebounded by Trousdale once again. The foul is called on the Wildcats, I presume. Number 21, Allie Novak, her first foul of the game. Monterey already has 5 fouls during this game. And second free throw is good. It'll be 11-3 Trousdale County. Kelsey Flanagan up to take the ball, passes over to number 24, Haley Trevathan, pass back over, down underneath to Ali Novak, off of her leg and out of bounds. It'll be Trousdale ball once again. Inbound the ball to number 22 on Trousdale. She's going to take it all the way and try to go up with it. Misses the ball, rebounded by number 1 of the Monterey Wildcats, passed down to number 11, Kelsey Flanagan. Carly Wright takes the shot, misses it, rebounded by Trousdale once again. Pass over to number 10 for Trousdale County. Fake shot by number 22, drives inside and not going to make it. Ball never hit the rim. Back out to number 23, and that one's good for 3. 14-3 is the score here. Trousdale leading the Monterey Wildcats by 11 points. Number 24, Haley Trevathan out to number 10, looking for a place to shoot. Going to signal a play call. Hand off to Haley Trevathan. She's going to pass it over. 3-point attempt from number 10, and no good. And a foul is called on the Monterey Wildcats once again. It'll be Trousdale ball. Number 1 on White.
Now Trousdale is shooting free throws. First shot, no good. 3-14 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Monterey is trailing, but they're just not making as many shots as they probably could.
Second free throw attempt is good. It'll make it a 12-point game with Monterey only having 3 points from an early 3. And that's a 3-pointer. That'll make it a 15-6 ball game right here. Pass over to number, and that'll be a walk called on number 2 for Trousdale County. Carly Wright will inbound the ball to number 10, Kelsey Flanagan.
Now on the court you have Carly Wright, Casey Flanagan, Jaylee Johnson, Allie Novak, and Haley Trevathan. Kelsey passing to Jaylee off the tips of her hands. And now it is Trousdale ball.
Number 22 gets the rebound. Inbound, excuse me. Looking to pass, number 2. Passes over to number 10, who's going to take the shot for 3, and it's good. 18-6. Trousdale County. Fast inbound for number 10. Taking it down the court from Monterey, Kelsey Flanagan. Pass over to Jaylee Johnson, who's going to hand it off to Haley Trevathan, who's going to make a juke move, give it back to number 5, who's going to go for the basket and get fouled on the shot. And that'll bring up 2 free throw attempts for Jaylee Johnson, number 5.
It's a big foul for Trousdale County right there. And now there's a timeout. Johnson is now shooting her free throws. Monterey team on the other side of the court talking to their coach. First shot is no good, bouncing off the back of the rim.
Monterey trying to get set up for defense here with only 44 seconds left in the quarter here. The opening quarter for this Monterey High School girls basketball game. Second free throw attempt is good. It'll make it 18-7. Trousdale County leading. Coming down the court, slow, trying to waste out all the time they have to get the last shot off before the end of the first quarter. Pass over to number 10 for Trousdale. She swings it back to number 22, over to number 1. Underneath number 23, and a foul is called. And that'll bring up 2 shots for Trousdale County.
Monterey having trouble with fouls right now. Trousdale making them. And 6 fouls total for the Wildcats so far. That's a whole lot of points on the board that could have been made up. The first shot by number 23 is good for Trousdale County. Sub coming in. Haley Trevathan and Casey Flanagan are now in. Second shot for Trousdale is no good, bouncing off the rim. Monterey getting the rebound. And it is now Monterey ball with 26 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter.
Sister inbound as Kelsey Flanagan brings the ball down. 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Kelsey is pointing directions all over the place, trying to get people lined up for a play. Dribbling ball, trying to waste time. 7 seconds. 6. 5 seconds remain. Passes it into the middle. Oh, stuffed by Trousdale, but the basket is good, and that'll make it a 19-9 basketball game at the end of the first quarter with Trousdale County Yellow Jackets leading. Monterey is looking here in the second quarter to try and make up for the 10 points that they gave to Trousdale County in that first quarter. I think they'll do a very good job of being able to rectify that here, however, with 4 seconds left before we enter the second quarter. That'll be Trousdale ball, sending it back the other way with a little under 8 minutes here to go. It is still 19-9 with the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets leading. Pass over to number 10, over to number 22, who takes the shot. No good off the rebound, and that is going to be Monterey ball. Hit off one of the Trousdale County players there. And Landon, I think we're looking at a little bit of adversity for this Wildcats team that both teams, the boys and the girls, have dealt with this season.
Yeah, the fouls are very, very apparent right now, and both teams are going to the line an awful lot. But right now, number 5, Jaylee Johnson with the ball, passing around to Kelsey Flanagan, to Haley Trevathan, top of the key, driving, passing to the corner, Jaylee Johnson, pump faking, now running to the top with the ball. Over to Haley, pass to Kelsey on the left side. Trousdale playing really good defense right now. Kelsey driving, kicking it out to her sister, and it is no good. Trousdale getting the rebound, bouncing back to the Wildcats, and it looks like it is going to be a Trousdale ball.
It's a foul on Haley Trevathan, a shove right there, making it Trousdale ball. 1 foul is on the board so far for Monterey, and that's the 1 foul we just saw. Pass over to number 10 for Trousdale County. She's going to look to shoot, and she does. Off the rebound, Trousdale gets it, and 2 points is good. And that will make it a 21-9 ball game here. Fast start here for the Wildcats, who are trying to get down the court fast. Haley Trevathan takes the shot. No good. Rebounded by Trousdale. That's another thing. Not a lot of rebounds getting, not a lot of rebounds we're getting here. And I think Trousdale's getting a lot, as there's a 3-point shot, in which will make it a 24-9 ball game.
Yeah, the rebounds for both teams are not the best right now, but the ball is moving after it gets hit off the rim. It'll be number 11, Kelsey, passing. And then that is a drive and a shot by her, adding 2 points to the board for the Wildcats. Trousdale. Wildcats playing up on defense. Number 22 for Trousdale. The one in the corner. And it is good for 3 for Trousdale County, making it an 11-27 ball game.
Monterey is getting outmatched point per point right now, as they're trying to conjure up something, I believe. Pass over to number 5, Jaylee Johnson, who's going to drive with her shoulder into the Trousdale defender and try to get there. And foul is called. It'll be 2 free throw shots for number 1 on the Monterey Wildcats offense here. Fouls and rebounds have been a necessary part of the game so far. And the first one is no good from number 1 of the Wildcats. 2 sub-ins, Allie Novak and Carly Wright into the game. Haley Trevathan and Casey Flanagan leaving the game. Shot is up, and it's good. Bouncing around in the rim a little bit. And that'll make it a 27-12 ball game.
5 minutes left in the first half. Trousdale having the ball. Passing to number 23, one still in the corner. Back across the key and shot. Missed by Trousdale County. Number 5, Jaylee Johnson gets the rebound to Kelsey Flanagan. Going down the court. Passing to Jaylee. Jaylee driving. Shot by her. No foul gained on that. Trousdale getting the rebound and counter-attacking once again. Number 22 taking the ball down. Passing. Number 1 in the corner. Shoots. Missed off the rim and is rebounded by number 1 for the Wildcats.
Kelsey Flanagan passing over to number 1 for the Wildcats. Looking around. Going to drive it in. Give it to Jaylee Johnson, who's going to muscle up and get across the free throw line, but not going to pass it out. Over to Kelsey. She's going to look to drive in, and she's going to go for the layup, and off the rim. Carly Wright does get the rebound, however, and the shot is no good by her, rebounded by Trousdale. Timeout is called by Trousdale County, who really doesn't need it at this point, if we're being completely honest. They have been outmatching Monterey Wildcats in big fashion with rebounds, timely three-pointers, and, of course, fouls. Lots of fouls for the Monterey Wildcats.
Yeah, the Wildcats just picking up a whole lot of fouls so far this first half. Not really drawing as many as they should. But it's a 12-27 ball game, and there's always a second half for the Wildcats. But let's see what they can do in these final 4 minutes of the first half.
Trousdale County will get the ball. Inbounded, number 22 bringing the ball down the court, looking to pass over to number 10. She's going to dribble and try to drive in with a shot to the middle, and it's good. 29-12 with less than 4 minutes to go in the second quarter of this game. Kelsey Flanagan here, trying to make something happen, gain back some of those points. Shot up, no good from the three-point line. Rebounded by Trousdale, and she's going to be fouled. That'll be the third foul of the quarter for the Monterey Wildcats.
Trousdale County now taking the ball down. 22. They're just playing time at this point. Passing around, down to the post, and deflected by the Wildcats. Kelsey Flanagan now taking the ball, top of the key. Passing to the wing. And that's going to be a fake drive by number 1, passing back up to Kelsey. Kelsey dribbling the ball around, trying to call a play. Passing to Jaylee Johnson, the wing, back to Kelsey at the top. Down to Allie Novak at the post, and she is going to shoot and get off the rim with that shot. Number 22, the rebound for Trousdale County. Trousdale County now going to be running down the court, giving the number 2, and that is going to be Trousdale ball under their own goal.
Ball off the leg of Allie Novak. Trousdale gets the ball right underneath the goal. Going to inbound it. Throw over to number 1, who's going to fake out 2 defenders. Throw it over to number 23. Make a move. She throws it over to number 10, who's going to take the free throw shot and miss. Number 23 going in for the layup, and she's going to be fouled once again. Fouls have been a horrible, awful disease, I guess you could say, right now for the Wildcats. They have not been doing well of getting a lot of fouls against them, but they've been getting a lot of fouls called on them. So, unfortunate for the Wildcats.
That is going to be the first foul for number 3 on the court. First shot by Trousdale County made, making it a 12-30 ball game with 2 minutes left in the first half. Second shot off the front, and it will be rebounded by Trousdale and then ripped away by Haley Trevathan.
Trousdale will get the ball, going to inbound it. Number 0 off the hands, over to number 1. Guarded by Carly Wright. Number 1 pass over to number 22 for Trousdale County. Shoots, bank 3. It'll be a 33-12 ball game for the Trousdale Yellow Jackets, leading here at Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium. Jaylee Johnson off the rim and out of bounds. It'll be Trousdale County ball.
Now that's going to be a pass, number 22 at the top of the key, going to roll back into the Monterey side of the court, and that will be Monterey ball. Number 20, Carly Wright, passing it in, over and back on Trousdale. Haley Trevathan playing point guard, taking the ball down. Top of the key, Carly Wright on her left wing, Jaylee Johnson on her right. Up to number 1 for Monterey, back to Haley. Back to Carly Wright. Monterey moving the ball around outside the 3-point. And that will be Trousdale ball out on Monterey.
With 1 minute and 27 seconds left here in the second quarter. Number 22 for Trousdale bringing the ball back down their side of the court. Number 23 back over to 22, who's going to swing it to number 10. Number 10 over to 23, over to number 1, and number 1 takes the 3-point shot, and it's good. 36-12. They're leading by 3 times the amount of points Monterey has scored so far.
That is the third 3 for Trousdale, number 1. Now Haley Trevathan has the ball, passing to the post to Casey Flanagan. And that will be a rebound for Jaylee Johnson, kicking it out to Haley Trevathan, who will be fouled, it looks like.
Monterey will take the ball out from underneath the basket here. 2 subs, Sarah Dillon and number 5 on the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets, with under a minute here to go in the first half of this game.
Passing to Carly Wright, pass to Kelsey Flanagan under the basket. She shoots, and it is good for 2 points for the Wildcats, making it a 14-36 ball game with about 40 seconds left.
And that's going to be foul on the Monterey Wildcats. Once again, that'll be their 5th foul of the second quarter. That'll be their 11th of the game so far as number 23 makes another shot. It'll be 38-14 with Trousdale leading by a lot. And another ball off of Trousdale. Monterey will retain possession and throw it in from underneath the basket.
Trevathan to the top of the key to Kelsey Flanagan. Passing to the corner, Carly Wright shoots a 3 and it is off the front and hit out of bounds.
That'll be a foul on Trousdale County over the back. And Monterey will take it in from underneath the basket. Number 24, Haley Trevathan, the pass on the number 5. Jaylee Johnson shoots and scores. 38-16 now with 8 seconds. Counting down the clock. 5. Pass over to number 10, 4. Rebound by number 10 with 2 seconds left. And the shot will be no good. It went in, but no good. No time left on the clock. And that'll do it for the second quarter here, as Monterey will go into halftime looking to make up 16 points on the board.
I do have to say there, Leo, that was one of the best fast breaks by the Wildcats I've saw so far tonight. Kelsey Flanagan to Casey right under the basket, but just a little bit short of time. That will end up bringing us to halftime. Wildcats trailing the Trousdale Yellow Jackets 16-38.
Finally got video working, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time for the third quarter to commence at the Monterey Wildcats girls basketball game against Trousdale County, where Trousdale County is leading 38-16 going into the second half by a lot of fouls and a lot of turnovers and bad mistakes by the Wildcats here, but hoping to make up some of that ground in the third quarter and make a comeback in the fourth quarter here. Got my friend JR sitting here. How you doing, JR?
Good.
Doing good. Glad to hear. Number 5, Jaylee Johnson with the ball. Hand off to Kelsey Flanagan, who's going to pass it over to her sister Casey. Over to Jaylee Johnson once again, looking to shoot. Pass over, back to Kelsey. Allie Novak down low. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Trousdale County, number 22. Number 1, going to grab the ball, shoot, and off the rim. Back to number 22, perfect bounce. Over to number 10, who's going to take the shot and scores. Number 23 with the three-point shot, make it a 41-16 ball game with under 8 minutes left. Kelsey Flanagan goes for the shot and is going to get 2 shots out of that foul. First free throw attempt for Kelsey Flanagan. Up and no good, off the front of the rim. Free throw shots are going to be key here for Monterey getting back into the game. The shot is good. 17-41 with under 7 minutes here to play in this ball game. Pass over from number 1 to number 10, over to the corner for number 23. He's going to take a 3 and miss. Number 2 looking to dribble inside, pass low, charge called on, or excuse me, foul called on number 21, Allie Novak for the Wildcats. Ball is going to be inbounded by number 1. And Allie Novak exits the game, and a timeout is called actually by the Wildcats. Allie Novak has exited the game so far, however, being subbed out with 4 fouls. Wildcats looking to kind of make up for all the points they've given up and see what they can do to catch back up with Trousdale and get the victory tonight here. Pass into number 22 for Trousdale County, who's going to dribble out and pass it right back to number 22. Taking it down the court. Number 23 over to number 10. Goes for the shot and is going to get fouled. That'll be 3 foul shots for number 23. That is number 11's 3rd foul of the game, Kelsey Flanagan. First shot is no good for Trousdale County. Sub is denied here for Kelsey Flanagan. Second free throw attempt right here, number 10. And no good. One last free throw attempt here to try to get at least 1 point out of this 3-point foul they gave for the 3 shots for Trousdale County. And it's good. 17-42. Trousdale looking to take a firm lead for the game and never look back. Haley Trevathan, hand off to number 5, Jaylee Johnson. Pass back to Haley Trevathan. She's going to take it inside and try to drive in and shoot. And that is a foul called on Trousdale County, I believe. And Monterey will inbound the ball. Number 24, Haley Trevathan, the pass in. Sub for number 10. In comes number 0 for Trousdale County. Haley looks to pass. Passes it over to number 10, Casey Flanagan, who's going to drive in and shoot and score. 2 points. 42-19 with under 6 minutes left to go. Under 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Number 22 over to number 23, Trousdale County. Number 2 looking to pass over to number 1, Trousdale County. Shot from number 22, 3-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by number 2, however. Shot right underneath the basket, and a foul was called underneath the basket. Trousdale County will get the ball and will inbound it from there. Passing to Trousdale County. Number 22 driving in. Going to take a shot, and it is no good. Rebounded by number 24, Haley Trevathan, who's going to pass it over to number 10, Kelsey Flanagan. Pass over to number 5, Jaylee Johnson, who's going to try to drive in. Pass it back out to number 1 for the Wildcats, and shot is no good. Rebounded and fell on by Haley Trevathan. She's going to wrestle away with the opponent. Fires over to Jaylee Johnson. The 3 is good for Jaylee Johnson. 42-22 with 5 minutes left to play in this ball game. Trousdale County shot, rebounded by Trousdale County. Dove on the floor to grab. Wildcats get the ball after a scuffle. Kelsey Flanagan throws it over to Jaylee Johnson, who's going to try to drive in and shoot. Driving back out to the 3-point. Passes to number 24, Haley Trevathan, who's going to shoot, and it's going to get deflected out of the air by number 22, who passes to number 3, going for a layup. Pass over to number 2, underneath the basket, and shot is tipped up in the air and brought back down by number 2, who's going to take it back out to the 3-point line. Top of the key, number 22, passes it over to number 2. Back over to 22, over to 1. 23 takes the ball, looking to shoot, looking to dribble. Number 1 over to number 22. Number 2 driving in, and shot from number 23, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats, number 5, Jaylee Johnson. Casey Flanagan taking it up court. Pass over to Haley Trevathan, who's going to take a shot. 3-point. Rebounded by Jaylee Johnson for 2 points, and good. And 1 for Jaylee Johnson. Jaylee Johnson will get 1 free throw shot here. And it rolls into the basket. That'll be a 25-42 score here. And a timeout is called by Trousdale County. Wildcats making up for some ground here, trying to get it back up. Trying to catch back up to Trousdale County. $17-point lead here for Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. The girls looking to take a win over the girls. Pass over to 22 to number 23. Number 23 gets the ball back at the top of the key, looking to shoot. Hits off of the foot of number 22, dribbling over to number 2. Pass over to number 1. Number 22 takes the ball and is going to get fouled by number 24, Haley Trevathan. Be inbounded by Trousdale County. Trousdale County inbounds the ball almost up over and back. Number 23 looking to shoot. Oh, and that is a double dribble called on Trousdale County. 17-point lead still remains here for the Wildcats, or excuse me, the Trousdale County Jackets. The Wildcats are looking to make up that 17 points and try to get that back, or at least close to it, before the beginning of the fourth quarter, where it all comes down to that, as there's a shot by Kelsey Flanagan for 3, and that is good. 28-42. Pass over to number 1, Trousdale County over to number 2. Hits off of the leg of a Monterey defender, gobbled up by Haley Trevathan. Kelsey looks to number 5, Jaylee Johnson, who's going to dribble just a bit. Hand it back over to Kelsey, who's going to take it and pass it to number 20, Carly Wright. She looks to shoot and gets fouled on her way to do it. That'll be 2 foul shots for the Monterey Wildcats. Carly Wright looking to make it a 12-point game here with 2 made free throws. First free throw is missed. Carly Wright looking to make her second free throw, and it's good. That'll put him within 13 of the Trousdale Yellow Jackets. Girls looking to drive down. Number 23 over to 1, over to 2, shoots back over to 23. So number 1 over to 23, back again. Into the middle to number 2. 10's going to take a shot from the corner on the pass, and it's good. 3-pointer. And that'll bring the lead back up to a 16-point lead, closing in on that 17 gap held previously. Number 24, Haley Trevathan for the shot. Oh, just missed it. Number 22 bringing the ball down for Trousdale County. She's going to dribble and going to get hit by Haley Trevathan, but that is going to be a foul called on Haley Trevathan. Unfortunate for Haley Trevathan. Parents arguing with the refs currently. Two free throws are going to be attempted by number 2, and the first one is no good. Hit off the back of the backboard. Second shot coming up here for number 2, who's quietly been one of the better players for Trousdale tonight. The shot is good, and that will make it a 17-point lead once again. Monterey looking to chip away on that lead currently. Kelsey looking to go inside with it, and is going to be fouled as she does it. That'll be a 2 free throw attempt for Kelsey Flanagan, number 10. Looking to get past the 30-point margin. Kelsey's first shot is no good, off the back of the rim. Kelsey Flanagan here to take her second shot, and that one was good. 30-46, Trousdale leading, and there's a foul called on number 10 for what appears to be grabbing of the wrist right there. Number 1 is going to get the 2 free throw attempts. Easily the best player on the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets team. Been shooting threes from the corner all night, looking very good. Her second free throw attempt, no good. First one was good, however. Carly Wright throws it over to number 10, Kelsey Flanagan. Looking to pass over to number 1. She's going to try and drive inside, and it's going to be a foul call. That'll be a 2 free throw try for number 1 on the Monterey Wildcats. Both free throw attempts no good by number 1. Number 22 gets past 2 defenders, and double dribble is called on the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. 17-point lead here still, 47-30 by the Trousdale County, with Monterey trying to make up for that point differential here. Number 1 from the corner, looking to shoot, missed 3. Number 5 going in, Jaylee Johnson for the 2-pointer and got it. 15-47 now, or excuse me, 32-47, 15-point lead for Trousdale. Number 1 passes it down to number 23. Over back to number 1. Over to number 23, over to number 2. Number 10 takes the shot. It's good. Rolls back inside. 50-32. 18-point lead. Biggest of the night for any team here. Jaylee Johnson has the ball at the top of the key. Going to try to drive it down. Shoot. Misses. Hit off the rim. Collects the rebound. Dribbling back to the top of the key, looking to pass the ball over to number 10, Casey Flanagan. She's going to shoot and bank 3. The bank is open. Make it a 50-35 ball game here, 15-point lead. 12 seconds left. Trousdale looking to waste time. Get the last shot off here. Number 10 looking for a way to shoot. Going to throw one up, and it's going to be no good. 50-35. Monterey trying to chip away at that lead in the fourth quarter when we come back.
This mic's on.
Here we are to begin the fourth quarter. 10 seconds left until we do, ladies and gentlemen. 50-35 is your score. Trousdale Yellow Jackets are winning against the Monterey Wildcats girls team. This will be do or die for the Lady Wildcats, trying to claw away at that 15-point lead and end up taking the lead, hopefully, at the end of the game. Number 22 over to number 10. Who's going to pass it to number 2? 22 looking around. Number 22 over to number 10. Looking to shoot, passing the ball around, wasting a lot of time right now, which is their goal right now. Not to give Monterey the ball back, and the shot, no good. Kelsey over to Casey for the shot. No good. Off the rim. 22 gets the rebound for Trousdale County. Going to try and shoot it herself. And that one is good. 35-52 is the new score. Trousdale leading. Jaylee Johnson gets the ball. pass from number 10. Passes it over to number 10 once again for the shot. No good. Trousdale County back over to 22. Passes over to number 23, and the shot is no good for Trousdale County. Jaylee Johnson gets the rebound on that one. Pass back over to Casey Flanagan. Pass over to Jaylee Johnson in the middle. No good. 23. Number 1 bringing the ball down the court. 22. Over to 2. 22. Over to 2 once more. She's going to drive it in. Pass it back out to number 1. He's going to find the open 3. No good, however. Rebounded by number 2. Trying to go back up. And that is a jump ball. It is going to be Monterey ball, but a jump ball. Nice deflection by Jaylee Johnson on that one. Subs coming in, number 24 and number 21. Number 1 and number 5 from Monterey are leaving the game right now. Carly Wright and Kelsey Flanagan making their way down the court. Number 24, Haley Trevathan. Passes it over to number 21, Allie Novak underneath, and shot is no good. Rolls out of the basket. And that is a foul called on number 2 for Trousdale. That'll give Monterey the ball underneath the basket to take it in. Number 22 on the fast break. Pass over to number 1, back to number 22. Shot is no good and is going to go out of bounds and still be Trousdale County ball. 52-35 is your score here right now. Haley Trevathan gets a hand on that one, but is going to go to number 2, the original intended receiver on that one. And not going to land. Number 10, Kelsey Flanagan gets the ball, passes over to Carly Wright. He's going to take the 3 and scores! What a shot by Carly Wright to get that 3 off. 52-38. Oh, and another 3 for the Trousdale County offense. They are racking up the points tonight. 55-38. 17-point differential so far. Boys team in the window getting ready to go out for the game. Number 8, Casey looking to shoot, misses. Number 1 rebound, and a foul is called on Kelsey Flanagan. Timeout called by the Monterey Wildcats with under 5 minutes here. And unfortunately, it does not look like the Wildcats will be able to pull off this comeback victory here. 17-point deficit with under 5 minutes to go. There's a chance, but it'll take a lot. Fourth quarter time is starting to dwindle down on the Monterey Wildcats, who all game have struggled to get the foul calls and manage their turnovers and missed free throws, all around a sort of sloppy game, but yet they're still able to stay within 17 of a really good Trousdale offense and defensive team. 38 points. Not too shabby, especially on an off night. Number 22 gets the inbound from number 10. Slowly creeping down the court. Pass over to number 10 from number 22. Number 10 throws it over to number 1 into number 2. Shot from number 1, no good. Falls back into 23's hand over to number 22, who's going to look to pass. And it's going to be deflected and grabbed by Casey Flanagan over to Casey. Carly Wright looks to pass to Haley Trevathan, who's going to shoot, and ball is rebounded by Trousdale. Everyone's on the floor, and it is going to be Trousdale ball. Timeout called by the Wildcats, or excuse me, Trousdale County. Number 2 in to inbound the ball to number 22 for the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. Over to number 1, who's going to look to pass. Holding the ball, waiting for the defender to bite. Number 22 passes it back to number 10. Over to number 23, over to number 1, over to 2. And if I just keep doing this all night, I'm sure we'll run out of things to do in 4 minutes because they're just going to keep passing the ball to waste out time as there's a shot thrown out. Number 2 rebounds the ball for Trousdale County. Number 23, defended by 2 Monterey Wildcats. Passes it over to number 2, who's going to pass it and find the open 22 for the shot, but not going to get it. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Over to number 10, Casey Flanagan. Pass over to Jaylee Johnson, number 5. Pass back over. Allie Novak did not get the shot, and jump ball. Trousdale ball. Haley Trevathan gets a good hand on it, but it's not going to get the rebound. Good play from Haley Trevathan, though. Number 10 here to inbound the ball. Monterey playing a sort of press on Trousdale County. Pass over to 23, looking to shoot underneath. Ball is tapped by the Wildcats. Number 22, trying to waste out a little bit of time. Over to number 23, trying to find an open girl to pass to. Number 10 shoots from the corner, and it's a 3. 38-58, and that's going to be our first 20-point deficit of the night. Haley Trevathan in to try to shoot, and nice shot from Haley Trevathan. Nice drive right there, 58-40. 18-point deficit for the Wildcats here. Number 22 over to number 10, who's going to pass it back over to number 1. Number 1 looking to pass it over to number 22, back to number 23. Over to number 2, who's going to be wide open underneath the basket, misses the shot. And big old scuffle on the ground for the ball. It'll be Wildcat ball, jump ball. Ball inbounded for the Wildcats, going to let it roll as to not avoid the time. Winding down. Number 10 takes a step back. Nice move for the 3. Not going to get it. And that's an over-the-back foul on the Wildcats. Allie Novak. That'll be her 5th foul of the game. Substitute coming in already. Number 1 for the Wildcats. .22 for the Trousdale County. Gets the ball after all of that. We're going to try to hit her with a move. Shot. No good. Rebounded by number 5. Over to number 1. Over to number 22. Back over to 0. Over to number 22, and she's just going to hold the ball at her hip. Number 0 pretending to look to pass over to number 22, who is going to get fouled by Haley Trevathan. Questionable call there, according to all the fans here. Haley Trevathan has fouled out of the game. Substitute incoming. It'll be Berkeley Nard for the Wildcats. One minute and 26 seconds left to play. 18-point deficit for your Monterey Wildcats, Lady Wildcats. Number 22 looking to waste out the rest of the time. 1 minute and 17 seconds left. Pass it over to number 0, who's going to try and go for the shot, and it's good. 2-point attempt is made by Trousdale County. Substitutes have come in. Over to Berkeley Nard, Jaylee Johnson, number 5. Pass over to Berkeley Nard. Over to number 30, JC Lane. Back over to number 15 for the Wildcats. And that ball is going to be tipped up and almost scored by Jaylee Johnson, number 5. She's going to get 2 foul shots. And first one is good. Chipping away at the lead. (60-41) here with 42 seconds left to play. Jaylee Johnson trying to make an impact here. And the second free throw is good. 60-42, 18-point deficit for the Wildcats. Number 1 over to number 5, Trousdale, back over to number 10, and they will just whisk away at the final few minutes. Back over to number 1. Oh, and the ball is loose. Picked up by number 10, up and over, and Monterey will receive the ball. Inbound to JC Lane, who's going to pass it over to Sarah Dillon, number 25, over to Berkeley Nard. She passes over to JC Lane, number 30, back over to Berkeley. Over to number 15 for the Wildcats. Number 30 over to 25, Sarah Dillon. JC catches the ball, and that'll be the end of the game. Monterey Wildcats 42, Trousdale County Yellow Jackets 60. That'll be the end of the game for the girls, and the boys will commence soon. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for sticking with us. We'll be right back.
Let's go Wildcats.
That was J.R. Wells speaking. Let's go Wildcats, folks.
Yes, go Monterey.
Monterey Wildcats, Yellow Jackets. Trousdale County gets the ball. 0-0. Passes over to number 5. Looking to shoot. Pass back over. Number 2. Number 23 gets the ball. Back over to number 2. Looking to shoot the ball. And out of bounds. Monterey will get the ball. Ball inbounded to Colin Fowler from Nick Jones, number 2. Colin Fowler takes a pass over to Aiden Barber, back over to Colin Fowler. Ball stolen. Trousdale County. Rebound. And foul called on Trousdale County. Monterey will get the ball. 0-0 here with 7 minutes and 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just getting things started here if you're joining us. Number 10 over to Aiden Robertson Barber. Back over to him. Gonna try to shoot the 3, and it's good! 3-pointer for Aiden Robertson Barber. Trousdale County over to number 33. He's gonna take a nice little alley-oop. Layup, 3-2, Monterey Wildcats. Number 10, Colin Fowler. Pass over to Nick Jones. Back over to Aiden Robertson. Ball is tipped by Trousdale County, and it goes out of bounds on Trousdale County. Good play from the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets there, though. A lot different than what we saw in the girls' game earlier. More points were scored by now. However, it's a closer game than it was at the very beginning. Number 10, Colin Fowler, dribbling around defenders, looking to pass over to Aiden. Down to Jackson Stephen. Ball is deflected mid-air. Tussle between Nick Jones and a defender. Shot up, no good. Rebounded and fouled on the court. Ball inbounded, Monterey Wildcats. Over to Nick Jones, number 2. Back over to number 10, Colin Fowler. And a walk is called on Colin Fowler. Takes the shot anyways. Number 0-0 into inbound for Monterey Wildcats. Trousdale County. Number 5 bringing down the ball. Pass over to number 2. Going to dribble with it for a little bit. Pass it back over to 0-0. Who's going to take the shot, and it's good. 4-3. Trousdale County Yellow Jackets leading here. Colin Fowler. Back over to Aiden Robertson Barber. Pass back over to Nick Jones, number 2. Top of the key. Right over the Monterey Wildcats logo. Colin Fowler crosses. Bounce pass. Shot is up, no good. Tipped and rebounded by Aiden Robertson Barber, who looks, passes it over to Colin Fowler, who's going to take 3, and going to go out of bounds, caught by one of the Trousdale Yellow Jacket cheerleaders. Number 5 taking the ball down. Passes the ball to number 2. Over to 0, who's going to take the shot. No good. Over the head of Colin Fowler. Rebound, number 23. He's going to take the shot. No good. Aiden Robertson Barber slips in for the rebound. Back over to Nick Jones, number 2. And he's going to pass that ball to Colin Fowler to take up right over the Wildcat logo. He's going to sling it to Aiden Robertson. Jackson Stevens looking to pass. Back over to Aiden. Going to gather. Give it to Jackson for the 2-pointer. 5-4 with under 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter here for the Wildcats. Number 33. Ball is rebounded by Micaiah Henry. Mikai. Back over to Colin Fowler. Nick Jones, athletic play to get that ball. Colin Fowler, bounce pass over to Aiden Robertson-Barber. Pass deflected out of bounds by the Trousdale County. 0-0. Inbound the ball to number 10, Colin Fowler. Nick Jones gets the ball back, number 2, over to Aiden, back over to Colin. Going to fake the shot, find Micaiah in the paint, down low. Pass over to Jackson, who's going to fade away and miss. Number 2 of Trousdale County taking the ball down the court right now. Going to try to drive it inside. Pass over to number 3, deflected, back to him. And that is 2 points good for 0-0 with an athletic play to get the ball in. Pass over to number 10, Colin Fowler. Back over to Aiden Robertson, who's going to take the 3 shot. Going to hit off the bottom of the rim. And that ball is rebounded back into Jackson Stevens. He's going to shoot and miss. And that is going to be a foul. Free throw attempts coming up for Jackson Stevens on number 33 of Trousdale. Foul was called. 6-5. First free throw shot missed. Wildcats have no fouls. Trousdale County 3. And that is going to tie up the game, 6-6. Pass over to number 33, Trousdale County. Going to try to go for the shot, and is going to get a foul called on number 30, Jackson Stevens. That'll be a 2 free throw attempt for number 33 here. Going to try to make it a 2-point ball game. First free throw is good. Second shot is good. 8-6 with 3 minutes to go. Nick Jones, pass back over to Colin Fowler. He's going to find Jackson Stevens. Aiden Robertson-Barber is going to try to shoot it. Fakes it, goes inside. And number 23 is going to pass it, and it is going to go off Trousdale County. It'll be Monterey Wildcats ball. Trying to look to take the lead or just tie the game here. Number 10, Colin Fowler, over to Coach Putnam. He crosses the Wildcats logo. He's going to drive inside, shoot it back out to Nick Jones. Wild pass from Colin Fowler, and it goes out of bounds. Double zero. Inbounds it to number 2 of Trousdale County. And that is going to be timeout is called on the Trousdale County. Timeout called by Trousdale County, I should say. And that'll take us to our first break of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Number 2, Trousdale County, over to number 5. Back over to number 2. And once again over to number 23. He's going to find number 0 underneath the basket for 2. 6-10. Trousdale County Wildcats looking to respond here. 10-6, 4-point lead for Trousdale County tonight. Colin Fowler making his move over the Wildcats logo. Micaiah Henry going to try to find a basket here. and it is no good. Trousdale County is going to then take the ball down the court. Number 23 looking to drive in. Pass over to number 33, and that is good. Make it a 6-point ball game, 12-6 with under a minute and 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this game. Colin Fowler receives the ball back from Nick Jones. Passes it back over to Aiden Robertson-Barber. Colin Fowler back over to Nick Jones. Colin Fowler gets it back once more. Looking to find the bottom, but can't find the down low part of this game, and that is going to be out of bounds on Trousdale County. Monterey will retain possession here. Pass into Micaiah Henry. 2-point is good. 4-point game now. 12-8. Trousdale leading with more than a minute to go here. Pass into number 2. Number 23 back over to 2. Looking for something here. Trying to waste out the clock in the last 50 seconds here. Trying to get the last shot of the first quarter. Good momentum going into the second quarter for Trousdale here. 23 back over to 2. Swinging it around. Throws it up to 33, and that ball is out of bounds. 39 seconds left for the Wildcats to conjure up at least a couple of points here to bring the game within 1 or 2 points here. 34 seconds left on the clock. Colin Fowler bringing it down the court. 2 men on the top. He's going to dribble past both of them. Maintain possession. Jackson Stevens looking to shoot, and he does. Micaiah Henry with the rebound, however, and he puts it back up for 2. What a play by Micaiah Henry to get the rebound and put the ball back up while he was being held down. Trousdale County going to pass to number 33. He's going to fake the shot and then put it up anyways. 3 seconds left, and Colin Fowler is going to throw up a shot here. No good. 10-14 is your first quarter score here from Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium. Wildcats looking to get ahead of the Trousdale Yellow Jackets when we come back. Eight minutes left, second quarter ready to begin. 14-10, Trousdale County Yellow Jackets leading by 4 points against the Monterey Wildcats. Monterey Wildcats will get the ball to start the second quarter here. Number 10, Colin Fowler, crosses the tee over to Aiden Robertson-Barber. He's going to give it back to Colin Fowler. He's going to try to swing it back to Aiden, but give it to Nick Jones instead. Nick looking for something to do. Back over to Colin. Pass over, and Jackson Stevens threw it right to number 23 of the Yellow Jackets. Number 23 over to number 3. Over to number 3 once again. And screen is set. Number 10 shot. No good. Off the rim. Rebounded by number 3 of the Trousdale Yellow Jackets. Shot put back up by number 13. That'll make it a 6-point game, 16-10. Wildcats looking to score here on this possession here. Cut down on the lead. Colin Fowler has the ball in this possession. Swings it to Aiden Barber, who's going to take the shot for 3. 16-13. Lead is cut down to 3. Wildcats looking to continue to do that all night at that pace. Number 3 over to number 23, back over to 3, down to number 13. Number 10 looking to pass over to 23 once again. He's going to try to drive inside. Shot, no good. Colin Fowler, rebound. He's going to heave it down the court to Aiden Robertson-Barber, who's going to look to shoot. Give it to Jackson Stevens, who's going to throw it up for 2 points. 2 points, 16-15. Wildcats chewing away at that lead right now. Trousdale, pass over. Number 13, number 3 has the ball now. 23. Back over to number 10, who's going to give it to number 3, and back over to 23, back over to 10. A lot of passing around here. Number 13 takes the shot, however, and it's going to be rebounded. Micaiah Henry, no shot, no good. Number 1 has the ball now, looking to give it to Colin Fowler. Micaiah Henry passes it to number 33 of the opposing team. Jackson Stevens seemed to slip right there. Maybe that was who he was trying to pass it to. Over to number 33. Number 13 over to 23. Shot. No good. Rebounded by number 33 of Trousdale County. Number 10 trying to take it up. Number 13. Pass back up to 33. That ball is going to go out of bounds and remain Trousdale County ball, I believe. Gustavo Galendez subs in real quick for Nick Jones, who's out of the game currently. Passing to number 2, back to number 23. Over to 5. Up to 3 on the top of the key. 23 over to 5. Trying to pass it in. Micaiah Henry with a great defensive play. What a way to get his body in front of the ball and get a hand on it, tip it out of bounds. Ball inbounded to number 2 over to 23. Back up to number 2 at the top of the key. Number 0 tries to shoot it. Misses the shot. Rebounded by number 33, and that is going to be good for 2 points. 18-15 with less than 5 minutes here in the second quarter of the play. Number 10 over to Aiden Robertson-Barber. Number 1, who's looking around, going to pass it back over to Colin. Over to Aiden Robertson-Barber again. Give it to Micaiah Henry. He's going to go up and get the end one. 2 points. Looking to make it 3 right here for the Monterey Wildcats. Oh, no. Foul called on Micaiah Henry. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That'll be his first foul of the game. Number 2 over to number 5 for Trousdale County. Number 5 passes over to number 23, swinging it around a little bit. Number 2 gets the end one on that one, and that will be trying for 3 here. Make it a 20-15 game, extra point pending, as they would say in football. Or no, excuse me. Wow, I've been wrong twice now. No shot counted on that last one. Passing to number 33, who's going to try and wrestle for the ball. 0-0 shot is good. That'll be 2 points. 20-15, 5-point game. No one in to inbound it from Colin Fowler. Back over to Colin Fowler, who threw the ball into Aiden Robertson-Barber. 20-15, 4 minutes left to go in the game. Gustavo Galendez getting his first touch of the ball. Number 10, Colin Fowler, driving inside, trying to weave his way around defenders. Going to try to drive it inside and pass it back to Jackson Stevens, who is going to have trouble with the ball. And that'll be Trousdale County ball. Number 23, over to 0-0. Foul is called on the Trousdale Yellow Jackets, I believe. Colin Fowler inbounds the ball to Gustavo Galendez, who's going to tip it back right back to Colin Fowler. Pass it over to Aiden Robertson-Barber, back over to Colin Fowler. He's going to look down low for Jackson Stevens for 2, and he's got it. 17-20. Trousdale leading by 3 with under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this ball game. Swinging it around, Trousdale County looking for something. 23 looking to shoot. Takes it. Oh, that is stolen. Aiden Robertson-Barber looking for the layup, and no good. out of bounds on Trousdale County, however, and Monterey will retain possession. Good play defensively by Aiden Robinson-Barber there. Colin Fowler throws it inbounds, bounces off of a group of people, and another steal try by number 23, and that is going to go out of bounds once again. Aiden Robinson-Barber will throw the ball in to number 10, Colin Fowler. Back over to Colin Fowler. Gustavo Galendez looking to shoot the ball here. Back over to Aiden Robinson-Barber at the top of the key, motioning with his hand. Gustavo Galendez looking to pass over to Aiden Robinson-Barber for the three. No good, but rebounded by Micaiah Henry for two. Mikai with 2 points to make it a 20-19 game here. 1 point game, 1 point deficit, and timeout by Trousdale County. Monterey Wildcats are feeling a lot of momentum right now. Monterey Wildcats, 2 fouls opposed to Trousdale's none. However, it's like the roles were reversed as Monterey had no fouls in the first quarter and Trousdale County has no fouls now. (22-19) game, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. Wildcats looking to take the lead before halftime or keep themselves at least close to the Trousdale Yellow Jackets. Ball inbounded, stopped. Micaiah Henry to tie a shoe. So number 14 will throw the ball back in once more to 00, who will look to pass over to number 14, back over to number 0, 15, pass. Micaiah Henry stolen, 15-on-15 crime, and Micaiah got the best of it right there. Number 10, Colin Fowler taking it down. Passes it over to Aiden Robinson-Barber. Back over to Gustavo Galendez. Passing it around the shoe. Micaiah Henry looking to drive it down. Jackson Stevens fakes a man out, and a walk is called on Jackson Stevens. Too much movement with the feet there. With under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, 2019, Trousdale County looking to stay ahead here. 00, pump fake, over to number 2, 14 for the shot, and the three is good. Make it a 4-point game here for the Wildcats. Looking to chip away at that real quick before halftime. Try to get themselves in a great mind as there's a pass to Micaiah Henry down low. He's going to go for the and barely miss. 00. Eluding defenders. Charge is called on 00. Micaiah Henry taking the blunt of that one. Garrett Welses is coming into sub here. (23-19), 1 minute and 24 seconds left to play in the game. If you have seen this person, please report it to us. He is missing. Aiden Robinson-Barber to Colin Fowler, taking it down the court, crossing the Wildcats logo. Going to swing it over to number 10, Colin Fowler. Number 45 gets in the way of that and pushes it out of bounds. Pass in from Aiden Rumson-Barber to number 10, Colin Fowler. He is looking to shoot it right here. Over to Garrett Wessels, number 4, checking into the game. Aiden Rumson-Barber for 3, and it's good. 23-22, 58 seconds left in the first half. And Trousdale County is now Monterey Wildcats are within 1 to the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. Aiden Rumson-Barber gets the steal on that one. Colin Fowler, number 10, taking it across the court, trying to waste down just a little bit of time to get that last shot off before the end of the first half. Motioning his teammates around. Aiden Rumson-Barber, Garrett Wessel switch spots. Micaiah Henry gets the pass inside, looking to shoot, and he is going to be fouled. That'll be 2 free throw shots for Micaiah Henry. Two shots here from Micaiah Henry. Looking to put the Wildcats ahead with these 2 free throws here. First shot is good. Tied up before halftime with 14.4 seconds left in the first half. Micaiah Henry to shoot his second free throw. And it's good. That'll put Monterey up by 1 before the end of the first half, as long as Trousdale County doesn't score here. Number 2 looking to drive it in, swings it over to number 10, back over to number 2 looking to drive in once more, and no good. Shot is rebounded by 13, and no points will be scored by Trousdale, giving Monterey the halftime lead, 24-23 here, with your Wildcats leading by 1. We will see you in the third quarter. Be right back. We're back. Trousdale County inbounding the ball. 0-0 at the top of the key, ready to shoot, and three-pointer is good. 26-24. Trousdale leading right off the tip for quarter 3 here at Troy Foust Memorial Gym. Pass is deflected by the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Monterey ball still. Monterey is looking to take the lead here and continue on that lead and, win the game as most teams want to do. Colin Fowler. Ball is tipped off of his hands. 0-0. Gets the ball from a Trousdale County player falling out of bounds, but Micaiah Henry gets a steal here and gets the 2 points. He is fired up about that and the and one to try and take the lead here. Mikai with 2 points and the and one. First and final free throw is no good. Trousdale County 0-0, rebounds it. Looking to pass the ball at the top of the key, crossing the Monterey Wildcats logo. Number 2 over to number 5. Goes back over to 2, swings it back over to 23. Looking for a wide open man to take a shot here. 23 bounce pass into 33. 23 trying to drive it himself, takes the shot and does not get the points. Instead, a foul is called on the Monterey Wildcats. 23 will shoot. Foul's called on Colin Fowler, his first of the game. Be the first of 2 free throws coming up here. 23, first free throw is good. 27-26, 6:47 left to play in the third quarter here. And second free throw is good as well. 28-26, 6:45. Nick Jones get the pass from Colin Fowler. Give it to Mikai. He's going to look around and take the shot. 2 points, tie up the game right then and there. Nice little jump shot, layup. Mixture from Mikai. Number 5 over to number 2. Back over to 0-0. Who's going to take the shot? Jackson Stevens with the rebound. Looking to get it to a point guard, and he does. Nick Jones over to Colin Fowler. Running a double point guard kind of setup. Nick Jones, number 2, over to Aiden Robinson-Barber, who's going to try and throw it between 2 defenders, and it's going to be caught by 33, who's going to go up for the layup. And foul is called on Monterey Wildcats. 30-28. That is Colin Fowler's second foul of the game. 30-28. 6:04 left to play. Not too many people happy about that call in the stands. And one here for Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. Number 33 set to take his shot. And ball goes in and out. Mikai gets the rebound. Looking to pass it to someone. And foul is called. And that is Monterey Wildcats ball. Number 2 foul is called on. 2 fouls even for both Trousdale and the Wildcats. Nick Jones inbounds the ball to Colin Fowler, who's going to pass it over to Nick Jones. Jackson Stevens gets the pass, looking to get the shot off, get the pass. Nick Jones back over to Stevens, who gets the basket. 30-30, 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to play. Number 23 in the corner all by himself. Shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Back over to 0-0. Who's going to hit off the side of the basket? Number 30, Jackson Stevens. Colin Fowler heaves it down to Aiden Robinson-Barber. Rims out just barely with 5:15 left to play. 0-0. Swings it to number 23 who drives down. What a play by Jackson Stevens to get that ball swatted down. Aiden Robinson-Barber's going to try and pass it to Colin Fowler. Deflected. He still gets it anyway. No shot. No good. And number 22 ends up with the ball for Trousdale County. He's going to try and take the shot. And that'll be a charge called on Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. 30-30, Monterey Wildcats get the ball going the other way with 4:51 left to play in the third quarter.
I'm better than that.
Yeah, Hudson's doing good. Nick Jones will end the ball to Colin Fowler, who will take it down the court, crossing the Wildcats logo. Pass over to Nick Jones. He's going to dance around a little bit, make some moves. Trousdale County gets the ball from Nick Jones. Turnover, 23. Pass over to 00 in the corner. Shot is good, 33-30. Wildcats trailing by 3. 4:28 left to play. Colin Fowler over to Aiden Robinson-Barber, who's going to give it to Jackson Stevens. Stevens tries to pass it over for the 3. Over the basket for Colin Fowler. 00 bringing the ball down. Looking to pass here. Gives it over to number 2. Number 5. Over back to number 2. He's going to give it to 00. And ball hits the top of the basket. Gustavo Galenda in for Nick Jones. He's going to inbound the ball to Colin Fowler. 3-point deficit for your Monterey Wildcats with less than 4 minutes to play. In the third quarter, give it straight to Aiden Barber, who's going to look and dribble a little bit. Try to get around defenders. Gives it to Gustavo Galenda, who's going to pass it in to Jackson Stevens for 2 points. 3:40 left. Wildcats trailing by 1. Trousdale County bringing it down over the Wildcats logo. Number 2 over to number 5. Back to number 2. 00 looking around to get the ball out. Number 23 looking to pass. Back over to 2. And he's going to give it back to number 5. Pass into 23 for 2. 35-32. Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. Colin Fowler is going to get hit by Trousdale County Yellow Jacket players, and he's going to have a walk called on him here. Trousdale County ball. Back over to number 3, over to number 2, back to 23. Pass it around a little bit. 00 looking to shoot here, and he's got it. 37-32, 5-point lead for the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. Colin Fowler looking to drive it down and get a basket here. Aiden Robinson-Barber back over to Colin Fowler. He's going to take it back near the Wildcats logo. And foul is called on number 23. They will take it out by the media booth. Aiden Robinson throws it back over to Colin Fowler. Aiden Robinson-Barber is going to shoot it. No good from 3. Pass to number 2. Long one. And it goes out of bounds. Wildcats will get the ball back. Colin Fowler and the rest of this Wildcats offense looking to make up some points with Micaiah Henry now back in the game. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Aiden Robinson with 1. Micaiah Henry gets the ball. Gonna try to shoot for it. Ball bounces around, does not get it. Wildcat ball. Out of bounds on Trousdale. Number 10, Colin Fowler, set to inbound the ball to the rest of his teammates. Pass to Aiden Robinson-Barber for 2. That'll make it a 3-point game, 37-34, a minute and 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here at Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium. Number 23 heaves it all the way over to number 2, who's going to shoot and miss. Rebounded by Trousdale, however, and gives it back to 00, who's going to take his time, rear up, shoot off the backboard, number 15. Micaiah Henry, jump ball, Trousdale ball. Ball's being inbounded by number 3, who's going to throw it, and it's going to go out of bounds. (37-34), 1 minute and 26 seconds left. Gustavo Melendez in to pass it to number 10, Colin Fowler. He is going to take it up the court, cross the Wildcats' teeth, and get around 2 defenders. Throw it to the Aiden Robinson-Barber, who is going to lose the ball, and number 23 is going to be free for a layup, a scoop and score, if you will. Timeout called by Trousdale. 39-34, 5-point deficit here for the Wildcats with 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll be right back. Ball's inbounded to Micaiah Henry. He's going to try to shoot for it and got it. Mikai, 2 points, makes it a 3-point game. 55 seconds left in the third quarter here. Trousdale moving it down the court. 23 over to number 10. Back over to 23, over to number 2. Trying to waste off the clock to get the last shot in the quarter, or at least maintain their possession of it. Number 10 over to number 23, just holding it by the hip. Number 23 just playing with his food at this point. Trousdale County now going to try and shoot the ball with 11 seconds left. Number 10 in. Number 30, Jackson Stevens, his second foul of the night. Number 3 will inbound the ball. Swings it over to number 23, who's going to shoot and score for 3. It'll make it a 6-point game here. Wildcats looking to score right here, right now. Shot by Colin Fowler, no good. Off the top of the basketball goal. 42-36 with fourth quarter left to play here at Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium. We'll be right back. Monterey Sports Hub. Nick Jones, number 2, and it's Colin Fowler. 42-36, fourth quarter clock is starting. Number 15, Mackay Henry over to number 1, Aizen Barber for the score. No good. But Nick Jones is going to fight with it. Jump ball. It is going to be Trousdale ball, however. 7 minutes, 49 seconds left. Clock is ticking down. Number 2. Over to number 23. Back over to number 10. He's going to get it over to number 2, but barely deflected by Nick Jones. Number 23 dancing to the corner here. Going to take the shot. No good. Rebounded by Micaiah Henry. Aiden Robinson Barber on the breakaway. Going to try for 2. No good. Ball is tipped back up in the air off the backboard. And number 23 hands it right off to Nick Jones, who's going to give it to Colin Fowler for 2. 42-38, 4-point game with exactly 7 minutes on the clock in this fourth quarter. Timeout called by Trousdale County at the very beginning of this quarter. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter, 6 minutes, 58 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter. 42-38, 4-point game. Wildcats trailing by 4. Trousdale County inbounds the ball. Number 23 is going to take it. Seen a lot of switch up here from role players at the point guard position tonight. A lot of versatile players for Trousdale. As 00, speaking of versatile, gets the 2 points for Trousdale County. He's been real good tonight as Aiden Robinson Barber throws up a 3 and is not going to be able to get it with Jackson Stevens. Get the rebound. 2! 44-40. And Nick Jones strips the defender over to Colin Fowler. He's going to go for 2. Takes the shot and gets the foul call. Monterey ball. Colin Fowler, first free throw here. It's good. 44-41, 6:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. Colin Fowler here to attempt his second free throw. No good. Off the rim. Mackay Henry tries to get the the rebound, but does not get it. 00 looks at number 23, who tries to throw it up over his back. And number 33 is going to get 2 while being fouled to try and get 3 points here. 46-41, 6:09 to play with a pending and 1 coming. And no good. Monterey, Jackson Stevens gets the rebound. Colin Fowler, number 10, shoots it over to number 4. No good. Ball is then tipped and grabbed by Jackson Stevens. Ball is fell on. Wow. Foul called on Trousdale County, number 5. That will be his second foul of the game. Second Trousdale County foul of the quarter. Number 1, Aiden Robertson Barber will throw it into number 10, Colin Fowler, as the Wildcats look to make up 5 points with all 5s as the timer. Aiden Robinson loses the shoot. Gets past one defender. Over to Jackson Stevens. Back to Colin Fowler looking to make up a play here. Aiden Robinson Barber makes his move. Back over to Colin, who's going to swing it out to Garrett Wessels. Over the head of Garrett Wessels and out of bounds. (46-41), 5:36, 23. Over to number 2, Trousdale County, looking to expand their lead here. Number 23 for the basket, no good. Jackson Stevens with the rebound. Colin Fowler looking to pass it here. Fakes his pass to number 30. Jackson Stevens for 2. Mekhi Henry gets the rebound for 2. 46-43, 5:03 left to play in the fourth quarter. Timeout has not been called. Excuse me, sorry about that. Number 23 looking to get something going for the Trousdale offense here. Number 5, pass over to number 2. He's going to take it around. Pass over to number 00, who is going to shoot and miss. Aiden Robinson Barber with the rebound. He's going to take it up court and give it to Colin Fowler. 3-point game with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Wildcats have the ball right here on their side of the court. Give it right back to Colin Fowler. Nice pass to Mekhi Henry, who's going to try and give it to Jackson Collins. He's going to get it. Ball being molested, and it's good. 2 points. 46-45, 4:14 left to play in the fourth quarter. Trousdale County looking to expand their lead here. Timeout call by Trousdale County. What a game it has been, ladies and gentlemen, and it's just getting started. 4:08 left to play, 46-45. You're listening to Monterey Sports Hub. We'll be back. Trousdale County, number 2. Over to number 5. He's going to try to drive it in. Over to number 23. 23 looking to pass over to number 2. He's going to take the 3, and it's good. 49-45. 3:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Number 10, Colin Fowler, bringing the ball up court. And pass over into the corner. Number 4, Garrett Wessels, foul called on Trousdale County. Monterey will get the ball underneath the basket. Colin Fowler set to inbound the ball. Looking. Going to fire over the head of Mekhi Henry, his intended target, and that'll be good for 2 points. 51-45. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Number 10, Colin Fowler. And ball is another turnover. Over to number 5, who's going to throw back in. That's a walk on number 5. Waka. 51-45. And right now, Aiden Robertson-Barber will inbound the ball to number 10, Colin Fowler, looking to make up for his past mistakes and the past 2 turnovers here. Pass over to Nick Jones, number 2. Back over to Colin Fowler. He's going to give it to Nick Jones again. He's going to shoot. Oh, and just barely miss. 0 gets the rebound there. He's going to take it up court. He's going to challenge Nick Jones, go up, and foul is called. Trousdale will retain possession. That is first foul called on number 2, Nick Jones. Number 23, take the ball for Trousdale County over to number 2. Looking to shoot. Number 2, trying to drive himself into the basket. Shoots it over to number 5, and it's good. 53-45. Number 10, Colin Fowler. The number 2, Nick Jones, trying to conjure up some magic. Ball is tipped up in the air. Aiden Robinson-Barber. Makai Henry. Over to Nick Jones. Nick Jones for 3. No good. Rebounded by number 23 and number 00. Number 23, 0, looking to shoot. Driving into the basket. And charge is called on number 00. Mop's coming out real quick. Nick Jones, number 2, throws the ball in to Colin Fowler, number 10. Timeout is called by the Wildcats. 1 minute 50 to go. They're down by a good bit, 8 points. Trying to make that up in the next 1 minute and 50 seconds. Final 1 minute and 50 seconds of the fourth quarter. This is Monterey Sports Hub, Leandro Roberts. We'll be right back. .150 in the fourth quarter. Left to go. 53-45. Nick Jones, number 2, trying to make some magic happen. Swings it over to Aiden Robertson-Barber, number 1. Over to the 30. Jackson Stevens, no good. 23. Pass the ball over. 0. He's going to dribble it up court. And going to go drive in, and looks like they're just going to try and waste down the clock right here. Up 8. Number 2 trying to get past Aiden Robertson-Barber. He tries his best. Push is called on Aiden Robertson-Barber. 53-45. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Number 5 inbounds the ball. Tipped by number 30, Jackson Stevens. 0 over to number 23. He gets past one defender, shoots it over to number 33 for 2. It is a 10-point lead now for the Trousdale Yellow Jackets. Excuse me. Number 10, over to number 2, Nick Jones. Colin Fowler playing a game of catch. Number 2 for 3, no good. 23 gets the rebound for Trousdale. Pass over to number 5. They better start fouling fast. 0-0 with the shot. No good. And foul is called. Called on number 30, Jackson Stevens. Excuse me, 0-0. Push on 0-0. Jackson Stevens will get a shot at 2 points. Try to cut this lead down to about 8. First one is good. 55-46. 9-point lead for Trousdale. 32 seconds left. Timeout is called by the Wildcats. Coach Putnam not too happy about what's going on right now. Understandably so. Number 30, Jackson Stevens, for his second free throw attempt. No good. Rebounded by Micaiah Henry. Swirls around in the basket for 2. Within 7 now. Ball is tipped up by 0-0. Micaiah Henry desperately trying to get the ball, and foul will be called. The game might have just ended right there, ladies and gentlemen. Number 23 will inbound the ball to whoever decides they want to get the pass from him, as there are 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And timeout is called by Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. Ball trying to be inbounded by Trousdale right now. Gives it to number 2. Colin Fowler is going to foul. Two free throws will be attempted. 55-48, 18.5 seconds left to play here. First shot is good, 56-48. Second shot is good as well, 57-48. 9-point deficit for the Wildcats with 15 seconds left. It's not going to happen today, folks, unfortunately. Number 15, Mikai, loses the ball to number 5, 0-0, gets the pass and the shot to make it an 11-point game. And Colin Fowler, no good. 59-48 is your final score here from Troy Foust Memorial Gymnasium. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you have a nice night. I've been Leandro Roberts, and this was Monterey Sports Hub, signing off for now.